What's an annoying thing people base their entire personality around? I mean, what's something that's not annoying when people base their entire personality around it? Basing your personality on what you're against, as opposed to what your personality is for. Like, tell me what you love, not what you hate. Personality test results. Myers-Briggs, Enneagram types, Strengths Finder. Using the results of the tests to explain behaviors. Are you an ENTJ or just an asshole? Faking an illness / disorder. Some people do this and it disgusts me. Edit, I added faking a disorder BC, it's just as bad as faking an illness. I also changed sickens me to disgusts me BC, like 3 people pointed that out. So anyone who bases their personality on their sexual orientation is generally annoying. It shouldn't be the most interesting thing about you. Those money-hungry sharks who don't have a dime but they just talk about investments, cryptos, real estate, etc. They worship billionaires and you'll only find that kind of content on their social media. They're the life of the party wherever they go. Zodiac signs. OMG, I'm a high CS and you're a DiCaprio. We should have kids. An ancient pseudoscience shouldn't determine your life. Military spouses. I'm dating someone in Mil and cannot stand the wives and GFS of his squadron. They have nothing for themselves. They are mostly stay-at-home wives. Being a parent. I love the idea of people being involved parents and prioritizing family time over work, etc. But it is not healthy for anyone in the family when a parent sort of absorbs their kid as a narcissistic extension of themselves and lives only for and through their kid. Being a sarcastic cynic. People think it's a shortcut to sound smart and discerning, but it just makes them seem like a one-note bore and miserable to be around. The gym / fitness. Happy for people being physically fit, but it gets really old when it's all you talk about. In my family, cleanliness. You cannot gather with my relatives without hearing someone talk about how they clean their floors, their house, their vehicles, etc. It's a competition to see who cleans the most / best. If your house isn't spotless, you're an epic failure. I find it exhausting. This is coming from a dude that loves listening to it, metal. Heavy metal should not be a personality after the age of 15. In America, craft beer. I believe anyone basing their personality around ranking one overly hopped beer vs another differently hopped beer laughable. The world has a ton of people and beers, everyone should be able to enjoy their favorites. Traumatic event, that happened to them that they overexaggerate / use an excuse for things and use to make people feel bad for them. Automobiles and automobile modifications 100%. No one cares that you wake everyone up within a 2-mile radius at 3 a.m. because you decided to take off your muffler. How troubled they are or how much they actually need therapy / help but don't do anything about it and just joke about it constantly. Anime. I say I don't watch anime, stop recommending new animes I should watch. I'm never going to. What they eat. How they eat. There doesn't need to be a label for everything. Just eat what you need to eat, and stop asking everyone around you to understand it, acknowledge it, and cater to your labels and definitions. Carnivore, keto, vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, gluten-free, intermittent fasting. No person can keep track of how and what everyone they know eats. Only mention it if someone asks, and continue on with your life. I hate when people base their personality around pain or isolation. I don't care if you're edgy. I don't care if you're popular. Stop using a shield to pretend you're somehow different than me. Being gay. It's helpful because my gaydar is absolutely crap and only has me attempting to pick up straight guys, but if being gay is your only personality trait then that gets very boring after a while. Political leanings, diet, profession, being a parent, etc. I've realized that some people just don't have a personality beyond surface level shit that's super common and not really worth talking about. Being a teacher. Don't get me wrong, I was an educator and love a lot of teachers. But I'm talking about the ones who can't talk about anything except their students and tie everything into their work. Skill, you can be good at something and not make every conversation about that thing. Also, religion, gender politics, political opinion, gym life. The internet/internet personality and following. Parenthood. I know it's hard and a lot of work, but it doesn't need to be everything. Careers. Their job. How I hate discussing their jobs or my job when I meet others at gathering events. Couldn't care less what you did this week at your office. Religion, illness, gayness, other gender, height, wealth, who their dad is, the college they went to. Jesus. This post now has me thinking about what I base my personality around. Still thinking. In Canada there's this weird group of people who make it their entire personality that they want to have sex with the Prime Minister. It's gotten to the point they drive around with their cars and trucks plastered with flags and stickers advertising this weird kink of theirs. Political opinions for sure. I always see people bashing anyone who disagrees with them, accusing them of racism and other stuff. It's not hard to respect opinions, haha. Definitely the use of drugs. It's something I don't understand well of why some people find drugs make you cool. I think it's because some people have grown avoiding being a boring person. Being nice and doing good things would be considered as boring. Although I'm still not sure. There are many reasons. Being busy. I meant to call but I've been really busy. Sorry I had to cancel our meeting, I'm really busy. I wish I could do that, but I'm very busy. A pattern of stars, literally billions of miles away from us, which have no relation to each other. Me on Reddit, the idiot with the stupidest jokes and puns. Clearly my online persona, I'm just a withdrawn person away from people as much as I can, or at least faking having some sort of interest when interacting with others. How victimized they are, by boomers, by whites, by men, etc. Often, they legit have a point, but to make that the basis of your entire life. Hoo boy, here we go, time to offend everyone who uses Twitter too much. Wokeism. Politics. Christianity, and I mean the people who advertise the fact they're Christian, not Christians at a whole. Reddit/social media. Veganism. Their sexual preferences and kinks. Straight or otherwise, there is so much more to life than having sex. Basing your entire personality off of this is becoming even more annoying, because it's actually becoming more socially unacceptable by the day to express negative opinions about this. Music. Bro, do you really have to harass 13-year-old girls for not being able to name all of the AC/DC songs? No, you don't, just stop. Their sexuality. As a pansexual, I know quite a few people who do this and it pisses me off so much it cry. Faking mental illness. Like Felicia, if you want ADHD and depression and anxiety so bad, here I'll donate mine to you. Middle finger, neutral face, middle finger.